Clearly, it's harder for Chinese names to list in the US, and for those that have, what is the risk of more delistings and secondary listings in Greater China as a result?
Yeah, because of the political tension between US and China, and there are of twofold. China also want to strengthen the governance and like the data and also some governance security, national security matter, while for US, they will try to have some other concern on some of those problematic company from China, while they will keep on having some other reason like review the working papers. So the tension is really high. So that's why some of the company, after saying that they 2 years ago or 1 year ago, they may continue to do for the IPO, but now they start to recognize the impact. And some of them will try to stay in Hong Kong or go for mainland IPO. While for the delisting, there are so many companies that are having pressure for if they don't allow PCAOB to review working paper, they may need to have suspension of the listing. So that's why some of the company having dual listing and also have another location that is readily available in case there are some hiccup in US. So that's why I would see that more coming back from US from those Chinese companies is expected.
Ringo, do you have a line on Ant Group? Because the $37 billion IPO was supposed to shatter records. It's been put on ice for a long time because of the regulatory issues coming out of Beijing. Is that ever going to happen?
Well, Ant Group is our client, so that's why I cannot specifically comment on that. But in general, you can see that the Chinese government is continuously looking into various matters, including those security-related and also those practice like education, which they believe is not of the favor for the country's development. Then they will continue to have some hiccup on such companies. But for some finance sector or fintech, I think the government, as long as they can see that the impact to the traditional bank is not that significant, they will most likely be supportive for the development to using technology and improving the financing in the country. You can see that a lot of pressure is also on the liquidity, and the country need to have enough liquidity to keep the momentum of the GDP growth. And so that's why I would say that a lot of fintech company will continue it and see the opportunity to go public.